Hi, my name is Nicoleta and I am an immigration advisor at Lexlegal. Today, I'm going to speak about the new point-based system which came into force from 1st of January 2021. This new system will officially end the free movement of rights, so for this particular reason, it will have a negative effect on EEA nationals who wish to come to the UK from 2021. To be precise, it will not affect the EEA nationals who are already in the UK and apply for the settlement scheme. However, it may have a positive effect on overseas nationals because for some reason it may be easier to get a visa under the work permit. So I will speak briefly about the students because the new system will affect also students. In fact, with the free movement of rights, EEA nationals were able to come in the UK and work, study, use the NHS without restrictions. From 2021, all students who wish to apply for the year from 21 to 2022, it doesn't matter if they come from the EEA countries or from overseas, they will need to have a permit to study in the United Kingdom. First of all, they will need a study permit. Therefore, they will have to apply first for a course, get an acceptance offer and a CAS number. After this, we'll be able to apply for a Tier 4 visa. Secondly, the fees will be not the domestic fees, but for international students. And lastly, they will not be able longer to access the student finance and postgraduate loans. So it means that they will have to sponsor their own studies. And the second part that I'm going to speak is about people who will want to come here to work. So as mentioned already, with this new point-based system, which will be similar to the Australian one, everyone who wants to come here will need to be a skilled migrant and will need to accumulate 70 points. I will explain step by step how you can have the points. So first of all, either EEA national or non-EEA national, everyone will need to have a job offer. The job offer has to be from a sponsored worker or from a sponsored employer. The sponsored employer, you can find a register in the Home Office guidance, and basically it's an employer who has a license from Home Office to sponsor employees from overseas. You will get 20 points for having a job offer. Secondly, the job offer has to be at the required skill and level. So this is the positive thing, it will be lowered to RQF 3, which means to A levels. At the moment it's RQF 6, which is undergraduate level, so this will represent a positive change for overseas nationals, that it may be easier for them to get a required job offer at required skill and level. For this second point, you'll get over 20 points. Thirdly, you need to show you will have the required level of English language, and you will get another 10 points for the English language. So it can be either a certification from an approved provider, or if you've done previous studies in English, then you may be able to use your English qualification. It depends. You may need to contact the NARIC and see if this may qualify. These 3 points are not transferable, so they are kind of compulsory and you need to have them. There are other requirements, so at this point you'll have 50 points, and the other requirements are a fourth one, it is you need to meet the minimum salary threshold. So this job offer has to be have a minimum salary of £25,600. This is a transferable point. So it means that if this job offer has a lesser salary, for example 24,000, you may still be able to get the work permit. For example, if you have a PhD in this position, and you will be granted additional 10 points for this reason, or maybe the job is in the shortage occupation list. So if the job is in the shortage occupation list, even if the salary is significantly less, you may still be able to get the visa because this will grant you 20 points. I mentioned previously that the job offer has to be at the appropriate skill level. You can check this by checking ONS tool and you can just insert the job position and they will tell you the appropriate RQF level, the job responsibilities and duties. So each job has a SOC code corresponding. You need to justify the use of certain code by the job description and the responsibility and duties. So if you choose a certain SOC code for the position, then it has to be justified through an accurate description of this and duties. Lastly, this new point-based system will not affect only the EEA and overseas nationals, but it will also affect the employers in the United Kingdom, because maybe many of them, or in certain sectors, they are relying on EEA national workforce. And if this is the case, from now they will need to have a sponsorship license to be able to to again employ EEA nationals which are not already in the United Kingdom. So we encourage employers who need to sponsor continuously EEA nationals to come to the United Kingdom, or non-EEA nationals, to apply already for the sponsorship license, because the process is quite long and may take several months before you'll be able to employ someone if you already not have a sponsorship license. We will make a separate video where we go through the requirements of the sponsorship license. And meanwhile, if you have any inquiries about this new point-based system, you can contact us, Lexlegal. We will be happy to go through the requirements, and as soon as we have more details from the Home Office, we will update you. Thank you!